Hello, and welcome back. Okay, so, it's been a few weeks, but we're back at Power Wash Simulator because I finished the game. I do want to finish Power Wash Simulator eventually, but I'm not really putting a lot of stress on it, and so whatever happens, happens, and I'll just be playing this one day between every game until it's done. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's see, the smaller one is clean the shoe house. Okay. Martha Hubbard, Great River County National Park. Thank you so much for helping. Ain't you a sugar? As nice as it is having our play school in the forest, it does leave it open to the elements, and the poor thing's now so mucky it's starting to rub off on the children. In the old days, we'd fill a few buckets and the children would do it themselves, top to bottom. Such fun, and most of them came to no harm. Nowadays, they're not even allowed on the roof, never mind down the guttering, before the parents get all angsty. If you could please come and give it a good washdown, that would be just wonderful. You got a stinky butt. I want a yogurt tube. I'm guessing that her kids got a hold of her phone. Johnny bit me. I ate his yogurt. Doc, we found a mucky old thing in our garage. Let us know when you're free to come over and give it a wash. Ah, that sounds way easier than this. I'm going poop. I'm so sorry about all that. Charlie found my phone. Hello! Our forest home puts the grot into grotto, haha. Could you come and give it a spring clean, please? You are a wonder. The play school looks beautiful. The children are so calm now. I can even hear the birds of the forest again, the wind rustling through the leaves, even my own heartbeat. I hope that's normal. Hello, I'm Dragon Rider Luke. I'm a Christian streamer, and I'm always up for a friendly chat about my faith. I also think that it's important that people read or hear the Word of God frequently, so the next 5 minutes or so will be a chapter from the Bible. Numbers 19. The Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "This is a requirement of the law that the Lord has commanded. Tell the Israelites to bring you a red heifer without defect or blemish, that has never been under a yoke. Give it to Eleazar the priest. It is to be taken outside the camp and slaughtered in his presence. And Eleazar the priest is to take some of its blood on his finger and sprinkle it 7 times toward the front of the tent of meeting. While he watches, the heifer is to be burned, its hide, flesh, blood, and intestines. The priest is to take some cedar wood, hyssop, and scarlet wool and throw them onto the burning heifer. After that, the priest must wash his clothes and bathe himself with water. He may then come into the camp, but he will be ceremonially unclean till evening. The man who burns it must also wash his clothes and bathe with water, and he too will be unclean till evening. A man who is clean shall gather up the ashes of the heifer and put them in a ceremonially clean place outside the camp. They are to be kept by the Israelite community for use in the water of cleansing. It is for purification from sin. The man who gathers up the ashes of the heifer must also wash his clothes, and he too will be unclean till evening. This will be a lasting ordinance for both the Israelites and for the foreigners residing among them. Whoever touches a human corpse will be unclean for 7 days. They must purify themselves with the water on the 3rd day and on the 7th day. Then they will be clean. But if they do not purify themselves on the 3rd and 7th days, they will not be clean. If they fail to purify themselves after touching a human corpse, they defile the Lord's tabernacle. They must be cut off from Israel. Because the water of cleansing has not been sprinkled on them, they are unclean. Their uncleanness remains on them. This is the law that applies when a person dies in a tent. Anyone who enters the tent and anyone who is in it will be unclean for 7 days. And every open container without a lid fastened on it will be unclean. Anyone out in the open who touches someone who has been killed with a sword, or someone who has died a natural death, or anyone who touches a human bone or a grave, will be unclean for 7 days. For the unclean person, put some ashes from the burned purification offering into a jar and pour fresh water over them. Then a man who is ceremonially clean is to take some hyssop, dip it in the water, and sprinkle the tent and all the furnishings and the people who were there. You must also sprinkle anyone who has touched a human bone or a grave, or anyone who has been killed, or anyone who has died a natural death. The man who is clean is to sprinkle those who are unclean on the 3rd and 7th days, and on the 7th day he is to purify them. Those who are being cleansed must wash their clothes and bathe with water, and that evening they will be clean. But if those who are unclean do not purify themselves, they must be cut off from the community, because they have defiled the sanctuary of the Lord. The water of cleansing has not been sprinkled on them, and they are unclean. This is a lasting ordinance for them. The man who sprinkles the water of cleansing must also wash his clothes. Anyone who touches the water of cleansing will be unclean till evening. Anything that an unclean person touches becomes unclean, and anyone who touches it becomes unclean till evening. May God bless the reading of His Word. Alrighty. Vintage car. Again, we're going lowest to highest in terms of revenue from them. Aura Smith, 212 Acacia Avenue, Muckingham. We've settled into Esther's house now, and it's so much fun. Every day brings a fresh dose of the paranormal. This morning, Jenny found a blob of syrup on her pancake that looked just like Thirsty Roger from Sister Sister. We've set up an Esther vlog, and people are loving her. Anyway, we found this old car under some tarpaulin at the back of the garage and wondered if you thought it was worth running your jet over? Thanks so much, Aura. Wash me. There's paw prints on it. Hey look, it's the house that I cleaned. Jenny's going to live stream the car restoration for the vlog. Don't worry, you won't even know she's there. Because they're not going to bother rendering her. I'm beginning to suspect this might not be a worthless heap. I'm scrolling through the Aalster archives online. No photos of her with a car anywhere. Is this the Fifth Amendment? This is the fire chief. We need you to clear your diary. This is a big job. The whole of the fire station needs doing. Oh boy. Turns out this car was in Esther's last film, driving me nuts. In it, she plays a school teacher whose car has a talking steering wheel. But it's a poor conversationalist with a negative mindset. film's shocking finale meant it was a flop, and Esther's final role. So sad. Looks like she got to keep the car, though.
Ha!
Phenomenal job on the car, Doc. I've tracked it down. 1922 Chatsworth Roadster. One of only 10 ever made. Esther Diath may have been odder than the number 37, but she sure traveled in style. The Watchdown livestream went viral, so we're hoping our new Driving Miss Pebbles series will add another 100k plus subscribers to our channel. So exciting! Wow, you've, 100k? I have like 50. As in 50, not 50, comma 000. Alright, cheapest one now is clean the Forest Cottage. It's 3:30. Well, I'm not going to evening church, so I guess I can do one more thing. Clean the Forest Cottage. H&G Hexenjager. Great River County National Park. We are two humble confectioners, brother and sister, living on our... oh, Hansel and Gretel. We are two humble confectioners, brother and sister, living on our own deep in the woods of the national park, and there's absolutely nothing strange about that. We are also the creators of the finest gingerbread ever to grace the county. But to stay on top, we need constant reinvention, and our dream forest home has become a grubby grotto, affecting our ability to dream up wonderful new recipes. Can you come and restore our cottage, and with it our creative flow? Okay. Alright, it's the home of Hansel and Gretel. Let's start with the stonework. Let's do the wall. Let's start with the wall, and then, if I've still got stuff to do, Yep, yeah, they did give me that thing. I was wondering if they would. Let's start with the wall, and if it's 4 o'clock and I'm done with... oh. I know it's natural for people to be suspicious, but we really are who we say we are. Yes, we moved here just a week after that bank robbery, but people move house all the time. Alright, now the base of the house is done, basically. Nothing that I need the ladder for. So, that is going to be it for today. So when we come back next time, we're not going to be doing more Power Wash Simulator. Next Sunday. We're going to be doing Picross, which is a different kind of puzzle, one that I actually enjoy. I mean, this game is okay. I'm not really a fan, though. At any rate, that's going to be all for today, so thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.